So what I'm going to do, as the new Bing is now integrated with the OpenAI's ChatGPT system, so I'm going to do a little bit of experiment with the ChatGPT and the Microsoft new Bing. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask him the same thing of the Microsoft ChatGPT and the Microsoft Bing and the ChatGPT. I'm going to ask the same question, and I want to see that what is going to be their answer. Are they going for the same answer? Are they going for not for the same answer? Okay. Although I know that I'm on the in the ChatGPT, I'm not on the pro version. I'm the free version. So the free version, as per my knowledge, the free version is still in the ChatGPT. I think the GPT-3, but I don't have any information, or I don't know yet that which model is it, the GPT-3 or is it the GPT-4 model they are using for the Microsoft Bing. So let us use this thing. Let us ask this thing through the both of the chatbot, to the Microsoft Bing and to the ChatGPT. Let us see if they give us the same answer or not. So I'm going to ask both of them the same question, and I'm going to evaluate their performance. Okay, let us evaluate. We are going to evaluate, and that's why I'm recording this meeting. So I'm going to search what is a count sort. Okay, what is a count sort? Okay, it's going to little bit. Okay. Oh my God, this is also giving me some kind of autocomplete count sort. I think they have to improve their autocomplete. So when I was pressing enter, okay, it's almost like a little bit slow. Oh, it's gathering the answers. That's why it's just slow. Okay. And okay. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I know. And I really like the reference system. Like it's like already like I'm reading in research paper or journal. It's not going to throw you like the Google's list of the links, but it is going to give you an answer, and inside the answer it is integrating the links from where it got the answers. That's a quite nice thing. That's really like I really like this style, because otherwise we could get a little bit of like the list of the results, which would list of the not of the result, list of the links where we could have to search ourselves to get the answers. Okay, so let us ask the same thing to the ChatGPT. Let's see what does it give us. Okay, so let us see what do you give us. Okay. Hmm. Okay, the ChatGPT is a little bit more descriptive, and so this for the same question, what is a count sort? The ChatGPT gave us a more descriptive, more insightful, and more detailed answer. And for the same question, the Microsoft Bing actually gave us a more compact answer. And I really like the situation, because if I'm going to search for what is a count sort, instead of having all those things and what, for in some cases, I would like to really have a more compact and more precise answer. So let us now ask a different thing to the Microsoft Bing. Actually, not the different thing, something that how can I sort? Okay. So the answers that I got on the ChatGPT, the algorithm working procedure, I'm going to ask explicitly the same thing to the Microsoft Bing. How to implement count sort. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to implement. I think if you say implement, it's going to give me a code. How to do a count sort. Okay, how to do a count sort. Let's see what does it give. So it will also have the stop responding button. Okay, first of all, searching and a little bit slow at the first moment because I think it is now whenever it's a little bit slow, it is going for the searching for how it will count. In that particular moment, it is gathering the references lines and it's gathering all the information from here. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, it's also given me an example. Nice one. Yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough. Is instead of only showing me only the descriptive version of it, like the ChatGPT does. In the ChatGPT, I didn't get any kind of numerical example, but in the new Bing, it's going to give you first of all the procedure, and they're going to show you the example. Nice one. Okay, and very detailed example. I really like this way that they are keeping the place. This is really good. It's a really good one. Okay. So going to do, and let us think that, okay. Okay, that was really good. That is really good. Mind-blowing. Already mind-blowing. Okay, it has already shown me an example of the count set. Okay, so let us ask this question. So let us ask this question to the ChatGPT. Okay, how to do a count set. Okay, I'm thinking they're going to give me the same answer because it's already done. So give me a numerical example. I'm going to ask the question, what is the complexity of the counting? So I'm not going to ask anything in the ChatGPT because I swear at the very first moment that I would be asking the same type of questions to the both of the party. So let us keep that promise. Okay, the time complexities and log k. It's already answered these questions. I think this answered the questions here, like counting sort is a time complexity of n plus k. More compact answer. Okay, so I'm going to ask the same question. Yeah. Let's see the time complexity. Okay, so win-win situation, I think. If for the ChatGPT's answer, I can get the time complexity for the counting sort is n by n plus k. That's the n number of the elements. Okay, counting sort very efficient, k is smaller than n. Okay, yeah, very precise answer. And for the Microsoft Bing's answer, now we get the situation where the scenario it's going to complexity, it's counting this much closer to develop n algorithm. Okay, see, almost same type of the answers, but I think okay, this is very much tough for me to pick a best answer for all of them because both of them are correct. I could get the same kind of vibe for both of them, but if you talk about the appearance, I think this one looks good because I have a lots of spaces and that make my reading more peaceful, I think. So my reading is I could more focus, so I could keep my more focus on that. And on the other hand, it is good enough. It's good enough. I think that all given the thing of Microsoft Bing has just launched its AR pattern generators just in, I'm going to give some kind of feedback over here. Okay, so basically what it does, to my knowledge, or what I think is that it is getting through all these kind of these answers, like this kind of reference links, and is gathering all those information from each of these side, and then it's making a gist version of all of them. And if you hover the mouse over here, you can see that from where it has got the information. It has got the information from this IQ Genius side. And if I move a little bit over here, it has got the information from the IQ Genius and also from the Java, point. Okay, so basically it's gathering, it's merging all the information in together to give you a more precise answer. Okay, what you can do. Okay, let us ask for a code. Okay. A Python code for counting. So okay, let me, okay, Python code example. Okay, I'm not going to add more thing, because you know the ChatGPT, whenever in one session, it can already understand what you're going to do, what you're asking for. So I'm going to test the same thing, a Python code example. So let's see that if we can synthesize that, I'm going to ask, oh wow, it can already synthesize or synthesize. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, that's good enough. So it seems that it's got the thing from Geeks for Geek, because the formats look like this. It's from the Geeks for Geeks. Okay, so from where you get the code? Okay, I'm going to ask the same thing. I think it's got the information from Geeks for Geek, because the format looks like the format, the comments. It's looked like it's getting the information from Geeks for Geek. So let's also same thing. A Python code example for this ChatGPT. Okay, and I'm going to ask an example for the Python code counting set. Okay, yeah, good enough. It is thinking, it's writing again and again thing. Okay, it's more precise answer, more compromised answer. Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm very much curious enough to try these things. Okay, let me counting sort from counting sort Python code. I'm going to write this thing because I'm so much suspicious that it has got the answer from the Geeks for Geeks. Okay, at least the format seems, so I don't know. Let us see this thing. Okay, so counting sort. No, it's not. It's not. Okay, so okay, should I copy this code and search on the Google that from where you have got the thing, right? So okay, there is no copy button here. It's still not the copy button. So you have to somehow decrease your font to get all these things all at once. Okay, how do you get on the very fast? Oh, I have to press my upward key or downward key to complete all this. So I'm going to ask the same thing to the, okay, there is no search result for that. Okay, let us ask Google. Google. Does Google can say anything? Did you mean, okay? Yeah, I mean that thing. So counting sort, there is no answer for the counting sort. They're missing these lines. Okay, I think, okay, this is from my, this line is from my another extension. I installed another extension for to get the same result from the ChatGPT. Web ChatGPT, this answer, I think this is known as the Web ChatGPT, that gets the answer from the ChatGPT also in the pre Microsoft Bing era. Okay, so okay, quite good enough, I think. Although which one seems more intuitive? This one seems more intuitive because it have integrated so lots of the comments. Although their working procedure is kind of same, this should be the same because the counting sort is not very different, because you cannot find two many versions of the counting sort. They have to go for the same kind of, but the thing is that they have been, first of all, they are initializing the list of one, okay, but they are not initializing any different list. Okay, they have initialized. Okay, store the count list for the count of the array. Yeah, okay, the same thing. I think, yeah, that's the same thing. Same thing. The same thing is happening here. Okay, they're almost the same. Yeah, they're almost the same. They're same. They're same. Just the the language are a little bit of paraphrased. Okay, they're same because I expect to be the same because there are not so many versions of the Countsort. Like the Quicksort, you can get lots of the version of the Quicksort. There's someone getting the pivot from the very first point, someone's getting the pivot from the very first, then very last, then middle, then randomized, so many different things. Okay, what is the output of this code? Can you explain this code step by step? Yes, that is going to ask you. Okay, let's see how does it do. Basically, it's the same thing. I think this is going to be the same thing for the GitHub Copilots explain, because there is a GitHub Copilot lab. There is a function called function called the explain code, which will explain the code by whatever the code you have written. If you're not unsure what you have written, that thing will explain the code things. Okay, okay. Sure, I can explain the code step by step. What can you do? I'm very much curious about what can you do. Can you explain step by step? I want to see which is more human-like explanation. You would be happy. It's going to write the code once again. Don't write the code once again. Oh no, it's going to follow the snippet. Okay, okay. I like this one. I like this one. I like the ChatGPT's answer because it's going to be step by step. And we're going to it's going to breaking down the whole code into some snippets, then going to divide those snippets, and then going to describe those snippets. Whereas in the Microsoft Bings, they are making things into one build place. Okay, first of all, and you have to, if you don't bother, you have to look your code again, and then you have to think for the explanation. So again, yeah, for a search engine chatbot, I think that's good enough. But I would be really, what I can say, maybe a little bit of pissed off if I don't see these things into the ChatGPT's answer. Because ChatGPT is meant to be a chatting bot, not a search engine bot. It's a chatbot should have been doing these things. They're doing this very much legitimately, very much beautifully, significantly improved on this. So okay, so writing this answer, yeah, I know what you're going to do. I was just asking, I was messing up with you. So I think, okay, so where have you gone? Oh, I think never settle for less. Our new search engine gives us the answer we want to take. Okay. Wow, being a guy. Wow. So it means that if you scroll a little bit, can you move to if you just scroll a little bit, you get to the Bing search engine. If you just move a little bit, if you scroll a little bit, you get to your ChatGPT's answers. Microsoft Bing's answer, Microsoft Bing's ChatGPT's answer. Okay. So one last thing, I'm going to end this recording right now because I think there has been a lot of things. I have been so much talkative with lots of rumbling, gumbling. So, tell me why. Okay, tell me why. Okay, tell me why. Why do you want to know why? Because I want to know. Let's make a little bit. Let's make it mad. Hmm? Oh, okay, okay, okay. So tell me a joke about Microsoft Bing. Tell me a good joke, Bing. Let's see what guts you have got. Huh? What? What do you call a search that cannot find ending? That's, dear Microsoft, you have to, I think you still have a lot of things to do with your Bing. It's like your own employee is body shaming you. Wow, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. Let us take a screenshot of this. How do you get a screenshot? Yeah, I want to get a screenshot of this. Web capture. Web capture. Yes, I'm going to screenshot this, capture the area. I'm going to capture the whole thing. Let me. So, name pass a screenshot. I'm going to. Done. I'm done. My lord, I wasn't expecting that. That is not a good thing. Okay, let me ask you the same thing to Microsoft Bing. You're so good. Okay, okay, okay. This is Microsoft. Okay, let's me see. Let's. It's not good. Why the developer Microsoft Bing? That's not funny. Meh. But this was another level. Tell me another one. Tell me another one, please. My whole impression is just now just has been like it's loose and it's ever. But so today that is shown is being. My lord, this is literally body shaming. Or I can say that it's literally AI shaming. What do you get on this cost being with a lemon, a sour side? I'm going to stop this because I think this being has now been, I don't know, has it been satirical or has it been it's gone mad? Dear Microsoft, if you're watching this video, you just need a little bit more tuning on your side. Because I really love the thing that your chat GPT powered new Bing has done. But I eventually don't like this thing, what a thing is doing. Basically, did you just implement a Trojan horse? Like the friends that pinches you in wherever he gets, because but in the place he likes to be best friend. Okay, so no more Google. Okay, let me Google job. Okay, let's say 10-minute Google. Please be a good one. She can do Google because it was search for it. Not fun. Okay, tell me a good job. I'm going to end this meeting now. Dear Microsoft, don't kill my account. I was just testing your invitations. JavaScript. Okay. Yeah. This is not going. This is not true because I think the Cortana could make a lot of good jokes. When back in the day, whenever Cortana had a very beautiful voice, I would really ask her about tell me a good joke, tell me something in the voice of the pirate, and it could really impress me. Okay, whatever it is, thank you, ChatGPT. Thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you. You have been very good. Okay, let us also give a thank you to you, and let's see how you answer. Welcome. I lost my speech. I'm not going to say anything. Microsoft, if you're watching these things, you need to know what thing you have been implemented, what thing you have planted on your side. You are welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the jokes. No, just a goodbye. I don't want to say. Thank you, everyone. This is Mal Fakhruddin Ghazali Fahim. Or in short, my name is Ghazali. And this was my very first expression with a lot of good jokes, a lot of good experiments with the Microsoft Bing. Although it had some kind of little bit of flaw like the jokes one, but I think it has a very much potential. It has a very good potential to become a Google killer. I personally believe that because after using that Google own search engine, and although my Google will be, I think still for some days Google will be my primary search engine, because I want to really, but it will be my Microsoft Bing is also, obviously it will be my go-to answer. It will be my go-to search engine after a little bit moment, because I'll be exploring more of the things. And obviously I'm going to use the new Bing because it really feels that I'm going to get an answer. I'm going to get a concise answer from different kinds of the reference links. That's a good one. Specifically, I like this answers where we have the steps and we also had a detailed explanations and detailed example of a numerical simulations. And that's was a good one. I think they have a lot of potentials to go very much further. And Microsoft, it feels that now it is situations where Microsoft is really worthy enough to complete to their what I can say, their competitions against Google and all other search engines. Okay, so again, thank you everyone. Goodbye. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and maybe I'll be coming to the with more kind of Microsoft Bing versus Google. Okay, whenever Google uses when Google PubMed is open the Google Bard, maybe I'll be coming here to using having a Bing versus Bard or ChatGPT versus Bard. Okay. So thank you everyone. Have a nice day.